a false prophet of the Christians who married more than 50 women. Today, the number of his followers is in the millions. In America, the followers of this religion are more numerous than anywhere else in the world. Heavy gunfire was ongoing. A crowd of hundreds had surrounded a 2-story jail from all 4 sides. More than half of them were armed with old 18th-century weapons, while the rest carried sticks, knives, and daggers. The jail staff fled to save their lives. At that time, the structure of the jail looked like the one shown in picture number 1. Picture number 2 shows the same jail building, which has now been converted into a church. This is the same jail whose story I am telling. After the staff escaped, the main gate of the jail was locked from the inside. Inside were 2 prisoners who were real brothers. One of them was the same man who had claimed prophethood. The entire mob had gathered to kill these 2 brothers. They had been imprisoned because they burned down a printing press office. That printing press used to publish pamphlets exposing the deceptions of this false prophet. In those days, such printing presses functioned like newspapers. This particular press existed solely to criticize him. He repeatedly warned them to stop, but they did not. Eventually, he and his followers set the press on fire. The American government filed charges against him and imprisoned him. Even in jail, he enjoyed luxuries and privileges. He was even allowed to keep weapons. Public anger kept increasing because of his comfortable lifestyle in prison. Then on June 27, 1844, a large crowd attacked the jail. The mob broke down the iron gate. The 2 brothers began firing from the jail windows, killing several people. But the crowd refused to retreat. Eventually, they broke in. When the self-proclaimed prophet saw the mob entering, he jumped from the jail window, as shown in picture number 1. Before he could hit the ground, the crowd fired a volley of bullets at him, and he died in mid-air. This was Joseph Smith, the founder and prophet of the Mormon religion. Joseph Smith was born on December 23, 1805, in Sharon, Vermont, to Joseph Smith Sr., a farmer and trader, and Lucy Mack Smith. A few years after his birth, the family fell into hardship. At age 7, Joseph Jr. developed a bone illness and remained disabled for 3 years. Financial losses forced his father to close his business. Crops failed, debts increased, and creditors seized their land. The family moved to Palmyra, New York, where they rented farmland. Instead of building a simple log cabin, they started constructing a conventional house, which increased expenses and debt. Eventually, the bank repossessed the house, and the landlord reclaimed the land. Facing severe poverty, members of the Smith family became interested in folk magic. Joseph Jr. and his father searched for buried treasure using divining rods and seer stones. At age 20, Joseph Sr. was not religious, but Lucy attended a Presbyterian church. Joseph Jr. was unsure whether to follow his mother or father. At that time, he claimed to have seen God and his only son, Jesus Christ. He also claimed that the angel Moroni directed him to golden plates buried in the ground. Using mystical stones, he translated the sacred record into English. His wife Emma and Oliver Cowdery assisted in writing and editing. The Book of Mormon was published in 1830. Many people accepted Joseph as a prophet, including Brigham Young. That same year, about 50 followers formally established a new church and accepted Joseph as God's prophet and leader. Opposition grew. Joseph was arrested multiple times. The Mormons migrated from New York to Ohio, then to Missouri, facing violent clashes with local Christians. Armed militias formed on both sides. The Missouri governor eventually ordered that Mormons be expelled or exterminated. Joseph was arrested and sentenced to death but remained imprisoned. Many Mormons fled to Illinois. Joseph later founded the city of Nauvoo, which rapidly grew in size. In 1843, he introduced new revelations, including plural marriage, polygamy. This caused internal conflict. Later church leaders admitted Joseph had around 40 wives, some reportedly under 18. Historians suggest the number may have exceeded 50. In 1844, Joseph announced his candidacy for U.S. president. He ordered the destruction of the Nauvoo Expositor Press, which criticized his teachings, especially polygamy. This led to his arrest and imprisonment. Soon after, a mob stormed the jail and killed Joseph and his brother Hyrum. After his death, Mormon leadership fractured. Brigham Young led a large group westward to Utah, founding Salt Lake City. Over time, the Mormon population grew into the millions. In 1896, Utah became a U.S. state. The church later officially renounced polygamy. Today, the Mormon Church claims over 15 million members worldwide.